Communication occurs more frequently in its nonverbal form. We may never notice it, but 93% of communication is made up of nonverbal actions. It means that messages are still conveyed even if people aren't talking. Nonverbal communication has 4 types. The first one is kinesics. Kinesics, or the use of body, is a technical name for the interpretation that comes along with motion when someone communicates. It includes gestures, movement postures, eye contact, and facial expressions. Note, you have to be careful in employing these movements as they may imply different meaning in other cultures.
It is the use of the voice, in which the voice should have intelligibility, variety, and understandable patterns. Intelligibility, it pertains to the loudness of the voice, rule of your speech, pronunciation, and enumeration. The variety, it refers to the pitch, pause, and pauses, while the understandable patterns, which means the stress, it put emphasis on certain syllable on words. Just like, for example, that when a mother is scolding her children, she might loud her voice and have a high pitch in order for the children to be scared and follow her command. While on the stress, she will utter, just like for example, she will utter a word, go to your room, on which she will put the emphasis on the word go in order for the children to hear it clearly and follow it.
Three types of proxemics. First one is personal space, the distance one's unconsciously maintain with interacting with others. The more intimate your relationship is with other persons, the more that you allow them to be near your personal space. And second is territorial space. Physical space imposes your sense of authority and ownerships. The third is acoustic space, where the audience, if their speaker is either heard or not, compete speakers take this into account and accordingly adjust their volume and roles of speech to match the space and make their voice audible.
Chronemics pertains to the concept of time among cultures. Monochronic culture advocates punctuality, timely completion of tasks, and accomplishments of one task at a time. Schedule matters in monochronic culture. Polychronic culture has a more fluid and flexible concept of time. Task interruption and multitasking are acceptable practices, and maintaining relationships is more than strictly following a schedule. Example, in most companies, the boss can progress to hold an impromptu meeting in the middle of workday, yet an average worker would have to make an appointment to see the boss. The way in which different cultures perceive time can influence communication as well. So, chronomics, how people perceive and value time. Monochronic culture, time is of the essence. Polychronic culture, luxury of time.